Hey yo guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? So this video that I'm about to film, I was gonna take a different approach with it, but two things happened that prevented me from doing so. One of the things that happened was I can't find the video that I'm looking for. And the next thing that happened was when I wanted to record, for some reason the camera wasn't charging. And I don't know why. So I never recorded the video. Well, I couldn't record. I had to charge the camera back up. So that sucked. But anyway, we're fine. We're good. We have power, right? We're audioing. Yeah, we are audioing. Anyway, guys, today's video, it's about something that happened back in 2015. And I can't find the video because I wanted to do like this nostalgic sepia-filled TV screen with some noise. You know, a real nostalgic shot. I can't do it because I can't find it. Anyway, back in 2015, sometime in December, and I looked and I can't find the video. This thing was purchased and it was a game changer. That air fryer, I'm pretty sure Philips was the first person to produce the air fryer. And that air fryer was their main crown jewel, you know. It didn't get a lot of traction at first. A lot of people were kind of skeptical, and you know, Mr. T was kind of pushing the flavor wave or whatever the hell that one was called. So a lot of people liked the flavor wave more than the idea of a deep fryer looking egg that has a tray like a deep fryer that didn't require oil. They couldn't understand how that would work. Well, the logic is that it uses the fats in the meat to cook the meat by forcing super fast, violent, hot air all over it. Kind of like my last relationship. Anyway, back in 2015, I was watching a kid behind a camera video and he ended up buying one. So I messaged him right away and I'm like, Mike, are you just pulling my hammer, or is that thing actually the cat's meow? And he's like, dude, no word of a lie, I don't know how the hell I lived without it. He's like, I'm not even kidding. When I said I cooked a steak in 8 minutes, he's like, Adam, I cooked a steak in 8 minutes. He's like, I put a big fat juicy T-bone in there and I put it in for 10 minutes and it was well done. He goes, it was kind of rough to choke back, but it was well done and it was good. And I was like, holy piss. Because meanwhile, back then, I was using old Busted here, right? I had this thing set up and I was doing steaks in there in the pan in the winter, or I was going out to the barbecue and barbecuing in the winter because the Trans Am was a snowbank in the driveway. I never really had any other way of cooking. You guys remember back in those days, I used to run that thing right down. That's actually its second pan in there because I had no other way to cook. Well, I could use my big oven, but that thing takes forever to heat up and it's like, why bother? Why turn on the big oven just to make a steak? It doesn't make sense. Unless you're Gordon Ramsay and you're gonna sear it in a cast iron frying pan and finish it off in the friggin' oven. And screw that noise. If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna take it out to the barbecue and blast it on the grill. But I needed a way to cook meat because I believe in 2015, I put the car in the garage. And then 2016, I backed it back out. And then it just kind of sat in the driveway for a bit until I painted it in 2019. But that's a story for another day. Now that thing has served me well. It's literally, what? We're 2022. It's 7 years old. You can see it's got problems. You can see it sprung. Okay. Cat just ran by me at Mach chicken speed. I don't know what the hell her thing is. Dude, you know it's not 2 o'clock in the morning yet, right? Pump the brakes. It sprung an oil leak. It's bad for that. The inside of the tray is pretty gross. The hole underneath here is pretty gross. It's a bitch to clean. Nikki noticed that too when she was here because she's like, I'd like to get an air fryer. Should I get one like that? And I told her, hard no. Those kind there are a pain in the ass to clean. Well, that one is because they have this like thing in the bottom that's shaped like a fan to redirect the wind so it's more turbulent and it strikes all the angles. But what happens if you have the top tray covered in French fries? Guess where the wind never hits? If you guess the underside, you've studied physics. Even Oreo loved the air fryer because I can make steaks super fast and we could share them. Right, buddy? Do I have a smell on my pants that you like? What the hell's going on with you? Here, Spaz. Was it the other day I made a video of me screwing up and breaking and deciding to have chicken wings. Surprisingly enough, I didn't have any gastral distress or any problems, so kudos. But you saw what happened to the chicken wings. They were burnt to a crisp. Like the meat on the inside was okay. Luckily the candy shell on the outside, aka the skin, was the only charred piece. So once you got past that hard-coated candy shell, the delicious insides were still delicious. I ate them all. I'm not ashamed to say that. I don't waste food. There's millions of kids starving in Africa. I know, name 10. Frig off, Kevin. Last night, what was I cooking last night? What did I make last night? What the hell did I make last night? I made something. Oh yeah, I took one of the Costco chickens out, the chicken breast, and I cooked that in there. Well, I tried to put it at 180, put it in for 20 minutes. The timer didn't go off. It basically stayed on 20 minutes. But when I came over and checked it out, the chicken was still room temperature. I was like, what the hell? If you set this right now on anything but 200, the element will not turn on. Okay. Over the years, because of the grease buildup, things have been breaking on it. The timer was well, actually no, the thermostat was the last thing to go. The potentiometer in it no longer works. The one complaint I had about this thing is it's full Canadian mode. That's in centigrade. That's all Celsius. 200 degrees, 160, 120, 80. So you look at cooking instructions, stuff, put it in the oven at 375 for whatever many minutes. And you're just like, oh, what the hell does that mean? So you got to ask the hockey puck to see what you're setting your air fryer to, or otherwise you're going to really cook the outsides and the insides aren't going to get any heat. You want to evenly cook the meat, right? One of the reasons why I have a hockey puck on top of my fridge, so I can ask it temperature questions, because I can't be bothered to remember how to convert centigrade to Fahrenheit. Frig that noise. I got better things to do with my life. I'll ask that thing. You know, I don't plan on visiting the Americas anytime soon. So I was like, you know what, this is kind of ridiculous. And then when the timer failed on me a couple times, I fixed that by, see, I'm an adapter. That's what I am. I adapt to situations. Something starts to break, I adapt to get as much use out of it as possible before it's like completely garbage and I bin it. Like this thing. First thing to go on it was the bell. You know, the timer hit 0 and it used to go ding, 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 and it would let you know your dinner was ready. So I could be upstairs, door closed even. I can hear that bell go off. Then all of a sudden one day the bell just never decided to go off anymore. Probably because there's 20 pounds of cow fat wrapped around it. I don't know. I'm not checking it out either. I don't care. So then I just come down and check on it. Then the next thing to go was the timer. The timer's all gummed up and it would no longer spring closed. So when you turn it on, you have to actually grab it and like force it back and then listen for the ticking sounds. And that means your time bomb's on its way down to 0 and you're going to have some delicious meat when it's done. But last night I thought the element was broken. I'm like, what the hell? There's no hot air coming out. I turned it back on, there's no hot air. And then I rolled the wheel to 200 and there was hot air and I'm like, rolled it back to 180 and the air started cooling down a lot. The element just shut off and I was like, okay, this is a major problem. Now we can only cook on one temperature. So now this thing literally has two functions, on or off, 200 degrees or cooling fan. So it's no good. It's spanked. So I told myself when I get my first pay, I'm gonna go out and get myself a new air fryer. Well, yesterday, I got my first pay. And on top of that, Best Buy had the air fryer I wanted. So tonight after work, ran out, jumped in the truck, went over to Best Buy, went to go buy the air fryer. It was the Insignia 9-quart of, it looks like a toaster oven, except their website once again was completely useless as always. So I get there, it said they had 10 in stock. The 10 should have been, the one should have been gone because all they had left was the display model. And due to COVID-19, they weren't permitted to sell it because they don't know who all touched it and they don't know how often they disinfected it. So they couldn't sell me the display model. And I was like, that makes sense. So I looked around some more. They had the Instapot version. I wanted the oven kind. My cousin Rich has one. He told me they're amazing. They're easy to clean. That's my key thing because literally you have your pans with the holes in the bottom so the wind can hit from the bottom and the top. And you have a drip tray on the bottom that collects all the bullshit, which you can just take and pour into a jar and then throw it in the garbage or fill up a Ziploc bag and throw it in the garbage or wait for it to coagulate and scoop it into your garbage can. Whatever you do, you don't pour it down the drain. I learned that the hard way because when you do, then you don't have a drain all winter and you can't do anything with your sink and you're doing your dishes in the bathroom like an idiot. And then out of the corner of my eye, I saw it. The one that I've wanted forever and it is awesome. So I grabbed it. Guys, 2022, check out my new air fryer, motherfriggers. Oh yeah, it's the Bella Pro Series Family Edition. It is extra large family size, 12.6 quarts, 12 liter capacity. I figure I got Oreo, so he counts as a family. They got a pizza cooking in this sea sucker. It's got so many features. It's got air fry. It's got roast, it's got broil, it's got bake, it's got reheat, it's got keep warm, pizza mode, bacon mode. Did you hear that? It's got bacon mode. Yeah, I know you like that. Dehydrate and rotisserie mode. All touchscreen. Opens up like this, you put your shit in, you're good to go. Like, look at these pictures. Doesn't that look fantastic? Been wanting one of these. Now this bad boy here, you know, I'm gonna do like that commercial. This bad boy here, she'll set you back $329. But if you go today, which you won't be able to because by the time this video comes up, it's gonna be like 2 weeks from now, you can get it for a bill $49. That's a good deal. That's a damn good deal. Friggin' that's over half off. That's like 60% off the friggin' sticker price. Now, the reason why I wanted the Insignia was it's regular $200 on for $99. And my cousin Rich, he did a full chicken in his. And he said, Adam, the chicken is better than the ones you buy at Walmart because you know what it's being seasoned with and the quality's amazing. Like I've never used a rotisserie before, I wouldn't know the first thing about it. But Nikki's bringing me a bunch of flattened chickens, and I'm probably going to stove one of them assholes on it, and we're going to give her a spin and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't destroy my toaster oven. First thing we got to do, get rid of this greasy old bucket and clean up its shit stains. So what I'm going to do here is I grabbed some of these, I found a box of garbage bags. Remember I was bitching and moaning about not being able to find 75-liter garbage bags? Turns out I had a pack in the garage that I bought from the Buck store. Good enough, good stuff. And we're going to take this thing and its super short cable, and we're going to send it right to the shithole because she be fried. Not even going to clean it. Not even worth my effort. You know, there's another thing I was thinking about doing to this thing is taking it out back and going office space on its ass. But it's currently dark o'clock out, so, and I wanted to make sure I had a new air fryer before I destroyed the old air fryer because I'm really craving chicken wings tonight, and not the kind that come out looking like bits of charcoal, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna take Mr. Air Fryer here and shove that jackwad in this garbage bag. You know, she served me good. It was a good unit. It did what it had to do. It got the job done. But she's old. She's retired. Time for it to go to the dump in the sky or whatever. Hell, I should probably bring this to the hazardous waste depot for crying out loud. It's got more oil than a Buick in it. All right, I'll take this out to the garage later on tonight, and we'll throw this in the garbage can. Now what I need to do is to clean up the oil spill it made. If Dawn dish soap can clean oil off of ducks, I'm pretty sure she can do wonders on my cupboard. Crap, I got nervous there. My drain was slow draining, and I'm like, don't tell me you're frozen. Don't even talk like that, drain. I'm done with this shit. Clean up this mess. So happy that I'm really excited for this, man. Like, I told Nikki the price I got for it, and she was tempted to like pull a U-turn out there because she was going through Barrie, and she's like, oh, there's a Best Buy just around the corner. Should I go get one? And I'm like, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, every house should have an air fryer. She's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I love it. And when she was here, she wanted a pogo the one day because we bought those pogos for the Caesar that we did that one time, and she really wanted a pogo just because she was in a snacky mood, and what's a better snack than a corn dog, right? So she decided to make herself a corn dog, and she did it in the air fryer and was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I know, right? Corn dogs, they're awesome in the air fryer. If you haven't tried it, give it a go. Now, pizza's probably not something I'm gonna do in this thing because actually, you know what? I take that back. Nikki has a really sick keto pizza crust recipe that I'm gonna steal from her one day and make on the vlog, or maybe when she's here we can make it and make a cooking video for her website. Speaking of which, when that goes live, guys, I will shout it out so you can check it out because she makes some pretty damn good stuff. You guys may want to go steal her recipes. I'm just saying. You just may want to. Oh yeah. The mother freaking Bella Pro Series. All right, take the top off. Now, Mike, what's this? That's probably for the rotisserie. I should probably hang on to that. What are you? Oh, you're definitely for the rotisserie. I should hang on to that. Is there anything else sitting up here that I should hang on to, or are we good? We're good. Want to play with that? Kept that garbage bag open. Oh, it's so pretty and clean. Too bad you won't stay that way, little buddy. All right, let's see if we can get this thing out of here. Oh yeah, this thing's definitely a lot higher than the old one. All right, let's take a look at this beast, shall we? So it's a touchscreen air fryer. Look at that thing. Oh, old busted and new hotness. Can I peel you off? Can I peel you off? I want to peel you off. Come on, let me peel you. Come on. I got the hands of a friggin' 2-year-old child. Can't grip anything. My forearms are killing me from yesterday's workout. That's why today I'm like, I'm not working out, I'm resting. Look at that. There's like no control. Where are my controls? I just peeled my controls off. They're in my hand. How does this one peel off? Is that also a bitch, or? Because I kind of like looking at my food while it cooks. Oh, beauty plan, boys. All these delicious things to pull off. Is there any like stickers or anything on the side of this thing that I got to deal with? There's just that weird rivet tape. All right, so this one here, unlike the Insignia and the other one that I was looking at, here, let me just get rid of this plastic shit. They really like using tape, don't they? Tape can stay on there. I can use it as a pull cord or something nonsense. All right, let's unzip this. Let's give it some pouvoir, also known in English as power. And let's see how juicy she looks in the dark. Takes up a little bit more countertop space. Here, let's get you guys right in front here. You guys can see the screen in my gut. Plug it in. Ooh. Oh, it's gone? That's it? Oh, press the power button. Oh, would you look at it? It's so juicy in the dark. To open it, it's like this. And she opens right open. Inside, we have bubble wrap. So let's see what we got in here in this bubble wrap. This is like the stuff my fishing rod came in. Look at this. It's kind of cool now. They don't use the poppy stuff. They use the tubey stuff. Oh, this must be the pizza tray. Come on, open. Don't fight me. Stupid plastic. What are you, childproof? Goo goo gaga! Oh, there we go. Oh, I love getting new stuff. It's been so long since I've been able to buy anything for myself. Oh yeah, this is totally the pizza tray, personal pan pizza. You know what? I might bug Nikki for her pizza crust recipe, and we may have to pull that off. Not quite sure what year for. Thank God I got a manual, but it's a field goal marker for playing football. And these are the inserts that you cook on, and there's the actual drip tray. You put that one in the bottom, and then this tray, you just slide it into one of the inserts, power of the internet, and then you do the same with the other one. I'll show you that there in a second. Sorry for the awesome camera angles, guys. I'm so excited. You know you're old when you're excited about an air fryer. Holy piss, Adam. Pull up. Like, is that what this is for, to grab those trays to pull them out? You're probably to hold a rotisserie, probably. It's even got a light bulb in it. That's kind of cute. Bottom there like that to collect all the drippings. So let me show you what I've gone ahead and did here, because it's good to know stuff. Oh, look, it's got a touch light. Doop-be-doop. Doop, doop, doop. That's not a touch light. Okay, never mind. So I put the one tray in, put the other tray in. Probably could move this tray down a notch. Not there. Probably right there. That's really close. But that should be fine like that. Basically tonight, guys, I'm going to clean those trays because they've been in a box. And tonight we're doing chicken wings. The Costco kind. So let's go ahead and clean these things up. While I'm waiting for that water to get to a temperature that's not ice cold, I'm just going to throw away my garbage. Do I have a sharp object anywhere? Hadouken! And let's go ahead and clean this dirty bitch up. Now this has way more surface area than the old one. Now guys, normally I'm not one to RTFM, and today is not going to be any different. I plan on going at this thing full tilt like a Peterbilt and hoping to Christ she works out. We're going to load some chicken wings on both of the trays and see what we end up with. Now I'm not going to bother washing the grease tray because, well, it's a friggin' grease tray. Who cares? This thing should be so much easier to clean than that old Phillips. It's prettier too. It takes up a lot more countertop space, that's for sure. That much I can 100% guarantee is true. What's really nice about this though is, like, next weekend when Nikki comes down, if like we decide to cook steaks in there, or you know, we want appetizers one night, so we go out and get a bunch of appies, you can literally throw 2 trays worth of appies in there and have them cooked in 8 minutes flat. That's friggin' ballin'. Next year when I do my squirrel hunts, because I do plan on blasting squirrels because there's way too many and they deserve to die, I can cook them in there after I air fry them, or after I instant pot them for a bit. I'm gonna go ahead here and get this thing situated with some chicken wings. I just got them in bags here. I'm having 2 bags of wings tonight because I haven't eaten anything all day and I'm freaking hungry. Well, I shouldn't say that. I had a protein shake at noon because I was freaking sore. Just gonna spread these around so they're not all on top of each other. There's no tape or anything in there on a fan or anything I gotta remove. No, okay, we're good. All right, so we shove you in the bottom tray. Grab that top tray and we'll put the other bag in there. And then it's
motherfucking chicken wing night. Motherfucking chicken wing night. Motherfucking chicken wing night.
It's my new song. You like it? Wrote it all by myself. All right. So good enough good stuff. Put that in there. Rinse the shit off my hands. All right. Let's close it up. Turn the power on. Air fry. We'll do 375 for... Where's the time? Oh, it's over here for, yeah, 20 minutes. Okay. Really? Is the light on? Well, it is on. And it's off. It's like an iPhone. Neat. All right, guys, let's let that cook and we'll check on it in a bit. One thing I can tell you compared to the friggin' Philips is that thing is quiet. I can barely hear it running. It sounds like white noise. Nice. We'll be back in 20. Alrighty guys, I heard the ding. This one actually has a working bell. Oh my God, it just reeks like chicken down here. And by reeks, I mean that in a good way. Sweet Jesus Murphy, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see the outcome of this little toaster oven. Let's see how it did. The moment of truth. Woohoo! Look at those delicious sea-sucking son of a bitches, eh? Oh yeah, boys. Oh yeah. Bet you that's hot. Yeah, that's not what I just did there. Don't do that, okay? It's the only warning you get. Do that yourself. You're on your own. Okay, let's get you guys set up here. There we go. So I'm gonna grab my plate here. Look at this plate, man. It's more warped than my sense of humor. Jesus, Murphy, it's like a cowboy hat. That there, put this glove on my hand. Pull that tray out. Oh, don't those look beautiful, boys and girls? There's girls in the audience now. Girls, don't be offended if I call you boys. 2022, you can be whatever you want. Okay, 20 minutes was probably a bit too long because unlike my old air fryer, this one actually works. Cleanup should be easy too. Next time I'll probably tame her down to about a good 15-minute run. Got chicken jumping off the plate. Oreo's just waiting for a chicken wing to fall on the ground. Luckily, it's too hot for him to handle and too cold for him to hold. So you gotta call the Ghostbusters. So obviously I gotta get a little bit better with my countertop skills and all that, but check that shit out. They've never looked that good out of the Philips. But I can't really fault the Philips. It did its job for the many years that I've had it. Took a lot of abuse, got pretty grungy, you know, all that fun stuff. It did what it was supposed to do, but this thing's doing it better. So let's go upstairs, give them a taste test. Alrighty guys, can't have wingies without beer, so I picked up some Michelob Ultra. Had to drive all over town to get this shit because the beer store was closed. The liquor store was closed on McIntyre. So I ended up going to the liquor store up by friggin' Staples. I was gonna show Nikki the chicken. Alright guys, bon appetit. Let's see how they turned out. Oh my God. That's fantastic. I freaking love wingies. That's some good chicken right there. Seriously, game changer. Air fryers are great and all, but those convectional oven kind, boom shakalaka. 10 out of 10 would buy again. But anyway guys, that's all I got for you tonight. Just a little air fryer. Probably gonna do some drinking, some video gaming, and some sleeping. So I got nothing else to talk about on this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time guys, remember, live it to win it, and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.